It's time! It's time!
Hello. What's up, party people? It's a Thursday. This is the Left Action House Show, the greatest source of entertainment and a wonderful place to get your NFT, crypto, play to earn, game 5, web 3, film 3, game 3, whatever 3 you want to put behind another word. We cover it here live on our show. So thank you guys for tuning in. It's going to be a glorious day. We are going to be joined by the great and ever so powerful and wonderful Mr. Uplando to give us some updates about Upland. There's a lot of up in that sentence. MTF King Kong Popcorn Thursday. Let's let the popcorn flow. Let's go to the movie. And who has popcorn? Yes. Fuck. Okay. I know, Mr. MTF King Kong. We're going to talk about that. I wish we were going to the movies today, but you know how these things go. We are delayed slightly. We are a little bit behind. And we're damn close, though. So it could be tomorrow. It could be Monday. It could be Saturday. Everybody is going to have to stay close on that one. But yet, nevertheless, the Rabbit Hole Film Club passes are still going on sale today. That's not changing. So if you want to get one of the Rabbit Hole passes, today's a good day to do it. Just as good a day as any to do such a thing. Let me bring it to the board. We do have about 13 minutes until the film pass goes live. Yes, that's the deal. I don't want to look at that right now. So we'll keep this open here. Of course, I'm going to purchase one. So yes, that's the deal. We are a little bit delayed on getting a few things set up, but it's so damn close. It's inches away. So we're just going to have to hang tight. There's nothing more we can do except get ready and get prepared for the opening. What do you got here? My week is full too. Taco Tuesday, steak, and Sex Wednesday, and popcorn Thursday. Jesus Christ, dude! I want to party with you. That's a good schedule. That's a very good schedule. I'm feeling it. We're also going to take a deep sea dive into Fishinglands today, which is a new game on wax, a new fishing game. And it's on Unity as well. So it's like a 3D world where you go around and I guess you fish. I don't know. I've got some things to give away from the Fishinglands. I've got jokes to tell. And updates, a brewing. Let's see. I mean, we can talk about the Rabbit Hole deal and I can just tell you where everything is at. We're still trying to get sorted on the verification. I do think it's going to happen today or tomorrow. It's just time zones and time differences and all that stuff. So I think we should be sorted on that, at least Nefty blocks verification here and then we'll be able to open the poster and theater packs. We do have a plan in play, but I'm not going to share any of that with you. For people that do buy packs of posters and theater packs, there's going to be a something for you guys, the ones that do it, and we're going to end up closing it off at some point and creating more of a closed alpha sort of process to the game. For the movie, though, the passes are up, and hopefully by tomorrow we'll be able to get in and start watching the movie on Friday. That would be awesome. Watching and earning. So that is happening. We're still working on the verification a little bit, and there's a couple of tweaks and bells and whistles around the video player that's being sorted out. And as far as the game side of it goes, that game side of it is done for the most. I mean, I want to say it's done, but there might be a little, I want to tweak this or that sort of thing, but it's ready to be released for an alpha. So yeah, just tweaking a couple of things, and we should be up and running in the next 48. I'm thinking. So yeah, folks, yeah. Oh, let's see, how much time do we have here on this until we get to the film club passes? What are we at? 10 minutes. Okay. Well, Dangus pointed out to us, or hipped us to these Dex bots, these dynamic NFTs that they'll change from green to red depending on whether the team is winning. I picked up 4 of these things this morning. There was a free mint. I believe now they are all, I think it's sold out, obviously. It's a free mint, a good free mint with dynamic NFTs. So DexBots are the world's first dynamic Twitter NFT profile pictures. Each DexBot changes dependent on the price of crypto. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. And then they did the World Cup ones. So the World Cup ones are, if your team's winning, or if that team's winning, it'll be doing good. If not, it'll be being eaten by a shark or a bear or a devil, or be in a fish tank. Super cool. So I picked up a few of these dudes. I could see them right there, but when I go to the my OpenSea, they don't show up yet. I mean, keep trying to do the refresh on them, and I haven't showed up yet. But soon enough, once it does, I'm going to have one set up for the cup, for the World Cup. Show me my dude. Show me my dudes. All right. Let's see. I'll do a little refresh now. See if that does it. Show me my DexBot World Cup man. He's a World Cup man. Oh, yeah. There we're talking. He's smoking a big stogie, a cigar. That's dope. That is fun. And now I will only be able to see the other version of it, I guess, when it changes to red. Or if they're losing or something. Something like that. I got some good ones. I got Brazil. I got a USA one, I think. Let's see if they all come in now. Ooh la la. No. Oh, I got to do it to every one of them? Are you kidding me? All right. Interesting. I know. No. Damn it. I want these all to open up. I just want to see them. Right. You're right. Okay. Okay. Let's see. No, still not coming through. Poop. And then I got this other thing that just showed up here in my wallet too. This Fall Guy Mint Pass. Anybody know about the Fall Guys? I mean, I'm not talking about the old show from the 80s. Yeah. Anybody know about that one? No. It looks like it. I just tried minting and no luck. Yeah, I think it went. I looked at the Twitter right before the show started, and I think they said that they had sold out, unfortunately. But I'll sell you one of mine for 30 ETH if you're down. If you really, really want one. 30 ETH. It's a bargain. It's a bargain. Do we want to play some Crittercraft today? Why not? Let's get a little game going here. You guys know what to do. Exclamation point play in your wallet there. We'll get us going. Get us going. Oh, sorry you missed it, Penny Bags. That we've been talking about this one all week. I pulled it up. Dangus brought it to us on Monday or Tuesday, and then we've kind of looked at it the last couple of days as well, or just kind of hip to it. But then, went live before the show. Speaking of what else goes live before the show, goddamn Chico Rico goes live before the show now. So I went ahead and I got my Cheeriocos. I like him. He's got a bandana on. He's got some sunglasses. Can you see through the sunglasses through the back with him? No, doesn't work that way. Okay. 100. I'm up to 100 gold pieces. Very good. How many? What do I need? 150 for the rare capsule? The super capsule? I got to go to the shop. Random capsule's 25. For that watch looks pimp. 150 for the loot box. That's what I'm going for. Epic loot box. Okay. Very good. Very good. Oh, yeah. I'll show you the Dex, the bots. Twicker sold out. That happened 41 minutes ago. All right. Let's get back in over to that Crittercraft. Bob, there are 13 billion people watching the show. 9 of you guys have entered in right now. We'll hook up a rabbit hole hard drive pack for the winner of this round. Yes, I got the scoop here first from y'all. Thanks a lot. Alarm set, but I'm missing it. Damn. Sorry, buddy. How much costs if you don't have the required for free money? It was only gas prices. So I paid like $2.39 or something like that for a gas hole. You big gas hole. Hey, Dangus, how are you? How goes, buddy? Dangus picked up a satchel of dynamic NFTs of these DexBot World Cup DNFT. The DNFT brought to you by DexBot. I gotta tag the OG. Oh, what is going on here? November 16th. Thanks everyone for watching the Wax Discovery Show. We're giving away. What the hell? Look at this. Somebody did a giveaway with the Crypto Pizza Elephants yesterday. Thank you everyone for watching Wax Discovery Show. We are giving away a LeftHouse Crypto Pizza Elephant 2-pack. Comment at wax.io. Retreat for entry. Follow at .gems. Winner in 24 hours. Watch episode 41 here. What the hell is this? Mr. E.E. left to share. My brother's retweeting it. The gems. I don't even know these. I don't know about what show. Let's see what this is.
Check your mic. What's that?
Welcome back. Welcome to the Watch System.
Hell yeah.
We find diamonds in the rough and nickels in the wild. I'm here with Marty B and Yana in the metaverse, controlling all the stuff. And how you doing, Yana? How are you today?
Thanks for asking. I'm doing great. Thank you.
Wow, this is amazing. I need to watch this show. Do you guys know EOS Nation? This is sick. Oh wow, I want to reach out to these dudes. This is Boss Hog. Wow. Wow. People doing LeftHouse NFT giveaways, and I didn't even know about it. Look at that. You rule for doing this. Wow, that's amazing. Gems. Truly outrageous. Truly outrageous here. Give them the follow. Gems, NFT Studio and Creative Agency. Thank you for watching the Wax Discovery Show. Okay. Look at that. Loving it. LOVIN it. Fudge. This made my day right there. Super cool. Wow. I'm blown away. All right, let's get back on into that round of Criticraft that we were all talking about a few moments ago. Wow. Blown away. I want to watch that show now. I didn't know. I've never seen that show. Wax Discovery. Gems. Shout out. All right. Anybody else want to enter in, or did everybody else already enter in? Good morning to you, Rano Wano. Good day, sir. Or woman. Or ma'am. I don't know who anybody is. All righty. Let's chop up this old Criticraft, huh? I'm interested. Let's go down the hole into the grub hole. Grubfish, Royale Pond, swimming around. Good luck to you all. It's happening now. I wish you all the best in the world. The best luck in the world. Hell's bells. Speaking of crypto pizza elephants, what the hell's going on here? Speaking of the crypto elephants, Mr. Viss, are you out there? Are we watching? We need to get the suitcase pool set up. That's something we got to do for the suitcase holders. We got to get into the old giveaway wallet. Where are you, giveaway wallet? There you are. 5 grubbies left. 5 grubbies left. What is that? We have little avatars now? Oh, yeah, that's right. Customize your profile. Oh, my goodness gracious me. I just heard the doorbell. Let me bring him on into the fold here. Mr. Uplando. Yes, indeedy. Welcome to the party. Fat Boy B just won the first rabbit hole hard drive pack of the day. You came just in time for that celebration. How you doing?
Doing good. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear now.
Fantastic. How are you doing, LeftHouse?
I could complain, but I'm not going to.
Well, you know, we got so much to go down, so much to go through. But hey, I'm watching all the things that you're posting. You got the film that's coming up.
Yes. Oh, you just reminded me. We did those. Probably just went live.
Oh, really?
The Rabbit Hole Film Club passes. Yeah, it probably just went live a little bit ago. So after I give this prize away, we'll pull that up and look at it.
Yeah.
We were supposed to open up today, and the movie was supposed to, but like there's still a couple of tweaks and things that it might be tomorrow or the day after. A couple of things we're working on still. Verification on Nefty so the packs can open. So we're not fully ta-ta-da-da yet, but I thought we would be, but that you're not supposed to do that in this space, like name a date for a launch, but I decided I wanted to.
Yeah.
I wanted to try for it. It just didn't work out.
Yeah. Well, that's why. There you go. Now, lesson learned.
I'll do it again. I mean, we're close though. Like I'm saying, it's a day or two. It's 72 hours.
Yeah.
48, 24 hours even maybe. I don't know. Somewhere in there.
Yeah.
So we're close.
It's good stuff. And then will there be a director's cut later of the film? Is there going to be like all that? No.
I mean, not a director's cut, but I'm thinking about doing like some special, like live directors commentating.
Yeah.
Like sort of screenings and stuff like that is what
I like
we're talking about. Yeah, there's some fun plans, but like right now it's just like got to get past this technical little jump hurdle, right? To get the final things open, and then we can start kind of laying out the fun plans again.
All right.
Yeah, that's the idea. But yes, a lot going on in the Upland. Do you have things outside of Upland that you want to share with us today too?
Well, outside, what?
Sometimes you do.
I'm making light of the situation, like kind of I'm jokingly saying things about it, but I think I've got I'm going to blow it now and get the name wrong, but NASA just launched was it the Artemis rocket or something of that? I think that's what the name is. And of course that thing's got, 8 million or billion pounds of thrust, to get it out into out of the atmosphere into space. It's going to be going around 25 days around the moon and then back. It's got the capsule. I think it's the Orion capsule on it. Now there's no people in this capsule, so it's not a manned mission, but
there's like a mannequin in there.
Yeah, just a mannequin. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what they're going to do is,
I heard something about this on the radio yesterday.
Well, once they do all this and then NASA, because there's a big space race going on between China and the USA right now. We got the International Space Station and China's got its version of it. Now they want to populate the moon and do all the things. But the thing that just drives me crazy about this, and just that I make again, is there's the big eye roll from the people like a Bob Lazar or a John Lear, these people that, Dan Burrish, that know about, Film Pass, is it live?
Yeah, I just bought it. I can watch my movie that I made.
Very, very nice. And then where can we find these? On Nefty? On
Nefty blocks. That's where they're going. That's where it's happening from.
Awesome. Yeah. You know what you could do? What would be awesome? We've got the 200th, and I'll get back to the launch. We have the 200th episode of the Uplando show over on Discord, on Upland's Discord in the Upland Cafe. So it'll be episode 200.
Oh yeah, when is that happening? Today?
That's tonight.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
7 p.m. PT. Yeah, and it's all again for people that don't know. For people that my foray into doing what I'm doing and doing it is because of you, because of your contribution to the game of Upland, and you early on going in and doing the NFT Action News. I wouldn't have caught up to things as fast as I did without you. So hats off to you, sir. Thank you very much for your contribution into the world of what we do, because without you, you're kind of like you're kind of like Al Jorgensen. You're kind of the ministry. You're the godfather of all of this for me. So
Bob Hope or the Don Knotts, but I'll go with.
We follow in your footsteps, man. So without you, there wouldn't be an Uplando show.
Yeah, that's cool. Very, very cool. So where and when can I watch the film? Well, hopefully in the next 24 hours. I was hoping it would be today right now, but we're close. There's a couple things that still need to be sorted out and set up. But those bells and whistles are getting sorted probably as we speak right now. Probably.
Yeah, no
I look
spoilers.
like I have jaundice today. What is with how yellow I am?
Yeah, maybe it's trying to do some color correction with the hat, the beanie. I don't know what's
Put
going
me
on.
in the incubator. Jeez Louise.
That's like, I don't know what's going on with that.
I just noticed that.
Yeah, you're yellow. You're cheesy today.
I'm like tanning. I'm like down at the tanning salon.
Yeah, looks good.
Yeah. All
A little
right.
yellow
Yeah, it looks
going
like I've
on.
been in Florida for a while.
I don't know. I don't know.
Summering in Florida.
Yeah,
When did that happen?
I don't know.
So
Oh, now
yeah,
it's corrected.
so fair enough indeed. No worries. Yeah. I wish I wasn't worried, but yeah, I'm embarrassed that it's not open today. I'm embarrassed that we can't open our game pieces yet, like that the packs can't open yet. Like, but damn it. You
These
know,
things
like
happen, man.
it happens. Like
Happens.
I'm
But
just trying to be cool and chill about it, but like it does bum me out. Like, and it's nobody's fault. If it's anybody's fault, I'll blame myself, you know, like I just didn't plan things right or something, or I jumped a gun, or I want to get things done so fast, but we're close though. We're close.
So the big part of this, though, that I want to express to people, just in and of itself, look, we're behind you, Left, so we all appreciate and love you, man. It's all good. So a couple days,
Yeah.
what this is not going to be
Right.
some big, 10 months later.
Right. Yeah.
thing.
And this is an alpha launch. You know what I mean? Like we're going into what we're launching is as like the skeleton version, if you will, of what it is that we're trying to do, what we're putting out there, and it's going to grow and build. But I really believe in this thing, and I think it's going to be badass and awesome as we go. And like, there's just some fun, cool ideas and concepts. There's always some things that are already baked into like the technology or the ecosystem has got some really, really beautiful things layered into it that, we're not going to talk about. They're just not, you got to discover some of these things by going through it and stuff. But I think it's going to be magic. Absolutely magic. It's going to be a really fun way. Because think about this, Uplando. I was thinking about like the idea of you go to this website here and it's like you log in, you see some stuff up here, and then at the bottom there's like different banners for different movies and albums and things like that you're not familiar with, but you're also playing the game. You've got a few theaters on your blocks and you've been buying posters, and there's a new movie that's popped up down there and this new banner, and it's like, oh, there's a poster coming out that has insanely high staking rates. Like, I've never heard of this movie, but I want the poster for the game side. So now you've clicked on the poster and you're like, well, I'll watch the trailer. And boom, you watch the trailer. You're like, dude, this movie's kind of awesome. I want to see it. So now I'm going to buy their film club pass so I can go into their theater and watch it. Same time, I'm staking this poster that I got because it got great rates. And so, like, think of you and 100 other people doing that at the same time. You know what I mean? It's like you're playing this game. Like, so that's my hopes and dreams, is that like the play to earn portion of it is like a facilitating ecosystem of human beings, and also kind of like keeps the, the value of things going and stuff. But it's humans finding projects. It's like, it'll be a place to go on a Friday, like we're like, well, let's watch a movie. Let's see if I can find something new or something like that, or I'm looking for new music. Where do I do that? I'm sick of going to, to the man and having them feed me the mainstream bullshit. Like, I want to find something fresh. Like, that's what I hope the movie city cinema becomes and is, like the best creators and the best content and like the funnest little weird game that supports it all. That's the idea. And I think that's what makes it more different and unique than a lot of what these other play to earn games are. Cause it's like, it's got this other, the watch to earn portion of it, the creative side to it, and I'm hoping when we get to the next, like, bull run era in this, that like, not that people are a little bit more like, that more people come into the space that aren't going to lie and say that they're here for art and for music and this and that and for good games. Like, just say you're here for money if that's what you're here for. You know what I mean? If you're trying to, you don't have to pretend like you like a game or like something if you're trying to flip for it. I'm just saying, I hope the next wave of when it comes around is that more people who want to take like art and gaming and all this stuff like more seriously actually like want, you know what I'm talking about? Like true people that like are going to ingest and engage in the content versus like, oh, I'm just trying to make money. Like that's what I hope we get to in this next. And I feel like that's when we don't have another bear market. You know what I mean? Like that's when that's when mass adoption happens, is when like actual like people coming in for the things that the product is saying that it's for, not to be like, wow, I can make money off this thing or flip it this way. And not to bag on anybody who comes in from that, because hell, that's why I came in into the space there initially, you know, and then I realized like, oh, all the other things that I love in life, I can like incorporate and like make it all, you know, one thing. And that's where we're at now.
Yeah, the cool thing that I like about where the space is in it, you go to the movie theater right now, your money is dropped. I mean, the movie ticket, but then all the concessions and all that, you know, you're dropping a huge chunk of change just to go in and have this experience. But the commemorative part of it is what you're missing out on it. And so, and you don't earn anything other than your viewership and the support of the artists and the actors and everything else. This is really, truly giving, and you know there is a give take thing going on here, but it's a mutual, right? Like, so you get this cool interactivity, it continues on, you get to find out new film, new actors, actresses. You really kind of get to have something as you're actively, you know, participating in this. Very cool.
Yeah, and like the deal with the Rabbit Hole Film Club pass, like the way it works is like once you have that pass, it gets you into the theater, and then when you're in the theater, you're on like the lobby menu screen type thing, and only if you have that pass will you get into that screen. And on that screen, you know, there's like, you know, you can get into the theater to start watching the movie. The pass will work. You can claim 5 times. Watch the movie 5 times and claim 5 times. Then you have to re-up that pass. You know, with a blend, a real cheap, you know, NFT that you have to get the blend, and then like you can then reclaim for the next 5. We're doing that because of bots, you know what I mean? And so, or somebody just doesn't set up like a bunch of computers and run it 24 hours and stuff. So you have to like, but also too, there's going to be like a 24-hour little claim for the action token inside of the club. So like club members are going to start getting little perks, and there's going to be like things that they can do to earn more token as well than just watching the movie, you know? So things that'll keep you coming back into that side or whatever, and see if you can claim a little bit more, go play your game or whatnot. So yeah, different ways to keep interacting, and we're, you know, that's going to continue to grow. And we want to, you know, it's, you know, in this world and day and age of what the way things are and what we can do, like everybody can win in these scenarios. You know what I mean? Like, so that's like the whole beauty of all this stuff. You know, I mean, we can get into Upland. This is probably a good time to segue into it because of like all of the things that have been coming out on that side as of late. So,
yeah, so we will. And I want to segue into this that you're talking about for it. I'll end on this with this whole the launch and the rocket launch.
Oh yeah, go back to the rocket. Yeah, sorry about that.
No, it was lovely. We need to learn about how what you're doing here, and that was succinctly put. And you laid it out very nicely, and I can't wait to actually watch the film. I have not had a special sneak preview. So are we going to be able to put the posters on the cinema?
Walls. Yeah, that's exactly how you play the game. So there's 4 different theaters that are, you know, you can get once you open the pack. And there's the Dollar Cinema, which has 1 slot on the outside of the building to stake 1 poster. You'll have like 4 or 5. We might add one more time to it. Like 5 different times that you can stake for. The lowest you can stake a movie, 90 minutes. Right, you know, that's like the average runtime of a movie, and then, you know, like, you know, the next runtime up is 3 hours, a double feature, you know, so, you know, kind of goes like that. So there's different staking times, and then like say right now there's only 4 theaters we're putting out. The biggest one has 4 poster slots, so you can put 4 different posters in front of the movie theater. You know, they come in these different gold boxes. They have different rarities. There's like a rarity ribbon that goes around within, so you know, it'll kind of tell you which one is what. Yeah, so that's exactly the deal. That's how it's gonna be fucking so fun when we can visually show you guys and walk through it, all the buttons and shit. I thought I was gonna be doing that today, but we're not. Close.
That's
close.
okay. We're close. But hey,
Yeah.
you get to
Next
like
week.
you get to thread it out and get everybody
Yeah,
excited.
there's still
and
one
get,
more
know.
day in this week. We could be looking at shit tomorrow. Who knows?
Yeah. There you go.
Very
come
close.
back for a little bit more. Yeah.
So rockets in the sky.
The rockets. Yeah. So blast off maybe tomorrow or the next day for LeftHouse stuff. This whole thing about utilizing liquid fuel and all this pop and circumstance and the achievements of humankind and what we're doing to get to the moon, it's kind of lost on the fact that you've got fighter pilots that were on the Nimitz that are capturing these craft that are moving in otherwise to us scientifically impossible ways and means. But ultimately, the cat is out of the bag, people. Some people just aren't ready for it, but NASA kind of is, I don't care who, whatever. this is my opinion. These are my 2 cents worth, but it's really a smoke screen. You know what I mean? We don't need this rocket crap. We don't need it. We're beyond that. If you look at a day after Roswell, General, three-bird Colonel Philip J. Curso. If you check it out, look at it. There's no reason for this guy to lie. And like I said, he is a 3-bird Colonel. He's spent time in the in the military. He comes right out and says it. Look, we've recovered this. Infamously, you've got Robert Lazar, who came out and says, look, we've backward engineered these craft, and it's a waveguide generator, and there's anti-gravity stuff. Yeah, but they're still launching these rockets with fuel to propel this into which you don't need. It is a literal waste.
Hold on, you're being racist right now. You realize that, right?
Why am I? What are you talking about?
Because I heard a little bit about this on the radio yesterday. They're trying to do this to send the first person of color and first woman or whatever to the moon. They want to. And you're trying to
no
press that.
No.
You're saying that's not important?
No, what I'm saying isn't worth it. Is this giant smokescreen of crap?
Yes.
Right now,
we don't need. No, I'm just messing with you.
You don't get that started. You're gonna get canceled. We don't need this rocket crap. We don't need this. Is ridiculous. It's a waste of our funds, and it's all because they need to oppress the fact. They need to hide the fact that the leapfrog of technology would melt people's brains to know that you don't need this antiquated technology, because what they have recovered, and this is again opinion, you go read into what you want, but when it comes out and it does become reality, just so you know that you're wrong if you're going up against this. The whole NASA smokescreen is just so people don't move too fast and we don't leave 95% of the population behind. Famously in the 90s, I think one of the top security people within the government on these programs said, we now have the ability to take ET home. And he's not lying. The moon is a rock in our backyard. It is 250,000 miles from the Earth. It's just ridiculous that we still have to have this insane this expenditure when we've got technology that we could just zip to the moon and back, no problem. It's just ridiculous.
Wait, what? How could we zip to the moon and back, no problem? How come why are they?
Because what I'm saying is that if you follow ufology like I do, look, we have recovered craft. It's out there in the circles that you know.
Alien ships, is what you're saying.
Well, it's there. I'll even take you a little bit farther. Now we're segueing so off into
I love this. Let's go, baby.
So there's certain people that I follow, like Grant Cameron and Linda Moulton Howe, and these people have people in the know. They know what's going on. It's out there. If you look at I think it was a Showtime series back in the 90s about what it's like to be on a naval ship out to sea. During that time, oddly enough, the fighter pilots, one was the first ever female fighter pilot, and then another interacted with, and that's the video that you see with Tom DeLonge and all these people that are putting this out there. That is the video footage of this UFO or whatever they're calling it now, that they're following, the Tic Tac shape thing. But again, if you look into Robert Lazar and you look into Burish, you will find all of this stuff. Yeah, Grant Cameron is one of the most notable in the space. So is Linda Moulton Howe, and that's Bob Lazar. Lazar talks about the technology that we recovered. He talks about how they reverse engineer it.
Guy.
Yeah,
like
and people think he's a fake, but he's not. Look. The government denied S4 and Area 51, and what do they say now? Oh, it's real. So they lie to you all the time about it. So again, you're talking about technology that we have they have to slowly do this, because once you have the reality that an intelligent biological or some other type of intelligent being, because we've never gone anywhere, LeftHouse. The public, all we've done is gone to the moon. That's it. So if you have something that's coming here, you have to admit the fact that
have we been to the moon though? Really?
I mean, exactly. Well, maybe not.
I mean, okay, so we have. Let's say we have. When was that? How long ago was that? We've only been one time.
Well,
one time we've put
many times.
Feet out. What?
We've been to the moon. I think twice. I think there have been 2 moon landings that we've actually been on the moon, right?
Okay.
In the
they were like at like the same time though, like around the same years, right?
Yeah, they were in the same time frame, but we've never gone back. Here's the problem: you got a lot of problems with that, right? So there is a dark side of the moon. There are things on the moon that they don't want you to see. Once you have look, anytime that you can deny something for as long as you possibly can, and you don't have to admit. Even now in this day and age, when you have to outwardly come out and say there is an extraterrestrial, intelligent biology that's out there that are 50, 60, 100,000 years ahead of us in intelligence, and you have to then take that information and you have to disseminate that to the public, there are some belief systems that will crumble because of reality. And those who don't accept that, we just got to leave them behind. You just thank you very much for your now what you believe in as entertainment, but that's now entertainment. That's science fiction. Believe in what you want to believe in, but here's the facts. That stuff is hard to swallow if you're like you in the cult that we were talking about the other day, right? Like people will talk themselves into believing in something because it's what they want to be true. But what is actually true is a tough pill to swallow, my friend. Tough pill. So I believe and I think that it's better if we have forward progress, and we can't walk as slow as our slowest person. Some people, and they just don't want to accept it. They just got to get left behind. Too bad. We got to move forward on things, people. So again, do your research, do your studies. It's just my opinion, whether it be popular or not. This whole thing where we're blowing money to build rockets and Elon Musk building rockets to do all this, it's just
I was just gonna bring up that turd.
Pointless.
Like what? Like why is he?
I don't know.
But hold on a second. Like think about like some of the stuff he does. Like okay, he made those rockets that land straight up and down when they come back to Earth, right? So maybe like that's like maybe they did like a draw straws thing. And it's like, all right, well, you can take this technology from the alien stuff and we can use that one and we'll give it to you, Musk, or whatever. So you get to do this one. And so then we do that. And then we'll sending the car into space. What do you think that was all about?
That's another point. Did you know that there's hundreds and hundreds of tons of debris that us as human beings have just left out in outer space? We not only trash our own planet, we trash everything else. So I
think that's okay. I think we should be trashing.
Talking about?
I think we should be shooting our trash out in outer space. Do you know how big it is out there?
But here's the thing that you don't.
And do you know other aliens might be able to make resources, or there might be like little bugs or little things that are living on the trash that then get to mutate and like grow into another planet, have their own Big Bang Theory thing happen?
I like the idea of that, LeftHouse, but probably what it is there's a low alien on the totem pole, and their job is to clean up our shit, and that's what they're doing. And they're like you and I. We put on our alien space stuff, and you and I have to go out in this, third hand-me-down, human being trash truck, and we go, God damn, man, why can't these humans stop putting their trash? That's our job. That's what we have to do, is pick up trash and then throw it away for the human beings. Like, that's our job. That could be a whole comedy sketch. That could be a whole show. Or, instead of you like getting this amazing reveal at what they've done and their like lineage of who they are, all you get is the reality of alien trash picker-uppers. And all they do is pick up trash from other civilizations. That's the whole show. That's the whole premise.
Shit.
So that's it. That would be fun. But
okay,
yeah, I
what
know
do you
we've
think?
completely.
No. I mean, this is more important than anything else we were going to talk about here, because we're getting close to somewhere. We're getting close to cracking the code, I feel like.
It's already been cracked. Like, if you take a look at the evolution of these fighter jets and the SR-71 and these different things, the SWM units, space waste management, that's exactly what it is, Penny. That's exactly what it is. I'm trying to tell you. When you understand it, here's the thing. When you understand what this is going to be, the parameters, the rules that are set into place. I mean, if you could right now, if you had a means to get off the planet and go hang out with others, the harsh reality of that, maybe they don't want to hang out with you. They're like, you guys think you're cool, but you're not. You know what I mean? Like, you guys are not the cool. You're the unwanted person of the family. Like, you're you're like the black sheep. Nobody wants to hang out with you. So maybe you have to find your place in the cosmic galaxy, role.
Yeah. So what do you like? Okay, so what do you think of the Sirius star, the Sirius B, right? Like, do you believe like that has any connection to why we are here on this planet?
Sirius B. So maybe I'm not on the same page.
It's like the star that the Anunnaki, all of the like everybody, like all the pyramids on the Earth, all of like multiple ones, like new ones they keep finding, all like point to the star. It's like the North Star or something like that, right?
Again, no matter what it is, and again, if you go and look at Linda Moulton Howe, and she's another one that's a great one. She kind of disseminates all this and kind of puts it into a palatable package for people to understand and look at.
Quantum computers. Do you believe that they've already gone into other dimensions and pulled resources from those dimensions back into ours?
So
I believe they have.
Quick broad brushstroke of what, and Linda Moulton Howe speaks to this about the different things. She speaks about that. She speaks about a Borg-like sentient intelligence that tries to do that. She does. You go look at it.
Wait, what's her name again?
Linda Moulton Howe.
Linda
Howe. Linda Moulton, Moulton Howe. She's one of the most credible, along with Grant Cameron. And yeah, they're credible. So here's the thing. And a lot of people want to discredit Daniel Burrish.
I think I don't want to do an NFT crypto show anymore. I want to do this show. Fucking conspiracy, motherfucking conspiracy show.
But here's the thing.
What's up? Let's go. Linda Moulton Howe. Give it to me.
Yeah, she's an investigative reporter. She's done a lot of stuff on cattle mutilations and everything. But a lot of people come to her and they'd give her information, and she corroborates that information.
Dude, she's
80. Yes, she has been doing this for a while. She's amazing. Wow. She's an amazing human being.
Yeah.
The bottom line is this, and let's just blow your noodle for this one. That didn't come out right, but here's the thing. So eyebrows raised.
Fair enough. Keep going.
The idea on this and what has been out there, and again, take it for what you will. But if it does come out to be true, then I'm just gonna say, there you have it. What you're looking at is, especially that face on Mars that people say that's not there and that it's just a bunch of rocks or whatever. Literally everything is us. So here's the best and worst of this. When they actually reveal what these extraterrestrials are, these little green men, all this stuff, the grays, It is just us. It is actual human beings that have progressed from where we are right now forward, and we are coming back in time to ensure timelines. Okay, so they call it Ps. So the 2600 Ps, the 4500 Ps, and the 5200 Ps, those are us from present day forward. They have come back to ensure their timeline. So the first acknowledgement of extraterrestrials isn't this amazing alien biology from a different place. It's us.
Yeah.
How deflating is that?
Well, it doesn't deflate me. It makes a lot of sense. I've heard this before. You know, I sort of like, it makes sense. And if you think about they, and I'm not meaning like they, them, that like the new version.
Right.
I mean like they, like the scientists, the politicians, the government, the Illuminati, the dudes that run this shit.
Right.
Maybe they would know, like, okay, let's just go with DT, Uncle Don Trump. Like, if he is in the know of what it is that you're talking about, then like he's right on so many levels. And what I mean by this is like, it doesn't matter. Pollution, fuck you. This and that, like, doesn't matter, because these aliens are going to come back and set the timeline and make sure that they can exist moving forward, right? You know, so like that's probably where his attitude of like, fuck it all, like it doesn't matter, we can try to burn it because these aliens are going to always come back and keep this timeline on point.
So that's great and all, LeftHouse, but what if the existence of those timeline, what if it requires complete catastrophe? So what if the existence of an alien's timeline requires that the Earth goes through some burn and you lose billions and billions of people, and that's the only way that they get to exist? Yeah, they're going to be happy to go and have that timeline enact and have nuclear war or whatever it is, because they exist. But what about the other timelines that don't go that path, that we all come together, we work together as a human race, and we have joy, love, and happiness? That timeline is in competition with the other timelines that aren't. The bottom line is, though, is that the first interaction is with ourselves. That is a bit disappointing, and I think people will be a little bit disappointed, but it could be what it is.
No. You're telling me you're going to be like, you think people are going to be like, oh, it sucks, they're just us from the future. Like, no, that's amazing. That is totally insanity what you're saying there. Like, nobody's going to be bummed by that. Like, and it's like you're saying with the moon shit, like, it's safe. It's real.
It is safe.
You know, like, I want to meet me anyway before I meet something else, you know?
Well, then the only problem, here's why I say it's a problem. Every code has backdoor. The problem with that is that if your bloodline doesn't exist in the future and you know about that, then what's the point? Like, if you don't evolve into something 50,000 years in the future, then what's the point? And so you'd have a lot of people that just throw in the hat and say, screw it. If I'm not participating in future, if I don't have a future, if my lineage doesn't exist in the future, then hell. So Uplando, you say humans are in the past of the alliance. They could travel back in time to check they're resolving the problem discovered by the moon and other planets, and that, well, they would correct the past. Yeah. So that is kind of what I'm saying. So you're talking about, and again, this is Daniel Burrish, who was an infamous biologist who got pulled into the system. He talks about working with Kaela, which is a J-Rod. We've heard J-Rods before, and that is a gray that they picked up from Roswell, one of the surviving extraterrestrials. You should pull that up. You should do Daniel Burrish and J-Rod. You'll see. He talks about this on the different evolution of these timelines. He talks about the P-52s, the P-45s, and the P-26,000s. He actually worked with one of these beings at Roswell.
Daniel Burrish?
Daniel Burrish, B-U-R-I-S-C-H. Daniel Burrish. It's hard to find because they wiped
Daniel
a lot of
Burrish
this
and
stuff.
who? And what was the other thing?
Daniel Burrish, B-U-R-I-S-C-H.
Yeah, but you said another
J-Rod,
name.
J-R-O-D.
J-Rod.
So if you look at, I know this is just I'm going completely down again the rabbit hole, but there you go. So And if you look at that and what they've done, you know, they slowly corroborate pieces of this. And ultimately, Daniel, no, Burisch, Daniel Burisch.
Burisch.
No, Daniel Burisch, I think is what Burisch.
Oh, B-U-R what?
Burisch is I think is Daniel Burisch. I'm so sorry. I usually am more on top of that with his name.
Oh, and then I don't know why.
Daniel Burisch. There you go, right there. The truth about ETs reveals. No,
let me go back. Miss it.
There you go. That and just do images. Click on images. Click on that link and click images.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
let me go back. I didn't click on that.
Click on that first link.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. So that book, what you're looking at is one of the extraterrestrials that is a J-Rod, okay, and the Majestic 12, and he talks about his interaction with Kaela, this extraterrestrial that is a P-45, 45,000 years in the future, that was captive at S4, and what he's doing is he has to go into a clean sphere. Their pressure is different. He goes in and they're extracting samples from this extraterrestrial to do biological studies, and this ET transfers knowledge to Daniel Burisch by the time that he was there and interacting with this. So Daniel Burisch goes through all of this and kind of lays it out. The one big thing, and then I'll stop going down this rabbit hole. As
no, you won't. The pun. Keep going.
The thing of it is that the biggest problem with this, and he has had interactions with people when he was going out and speaking about this. The biggest problem is when it comes to organized religion or belief. And what happens is that once you find out what a human being is, that pill is so hard to swallow. That is so tough to like get it into your brain that it would systematically dissolve a lot of things.
What are you talking about? What is a human being?
You should just click on and go through the entire 12 series. That first one gives you a little bit.
No, but give me a brief summary.
It's the stories, every story that you've been told, no one really touches on what would otherwise be.
Like, this is the one I should watch, this first one.
Yeah, you should start there and go down the path. But I don't think people quite understand. Let me put it to you this way. When Henry Ford was creating the first Model T, the Fords that were going on, there were like 136 individual parts, and it took a couple hundred people to get it all done. The human body has like trillions of cells. I don't know that it was just one thing that was putting it all together. You might be an engineering marvel, and you might have been put together by multiple different resources that put things together. That is going.
You mean like I didn't come out of my mom's vagina? Is that what you're trying to?
Well,
tell me?
you did, but the first inception.
The first human didn't come out of a vagina. No.
Again.
No way in hell.
Again.
Because there was no vagina to come out of.
Well, again, that's because you're limited on the knowledge that you have as a human being. You know, we don't have the book of all knowledge. But
we do though. It's right in front of our face. Like in the sense that, like, just take the Earth for example. Like the Earth that we live on.
Yeah.
Let's just think about what it is. Okay, grass, moon, trees, like water.
Right.
All that stuff. That's the Earth.
Right.
Everything else is man-made. Everything, every construct, every fake border, every, whatever. And everything, the fact that I'm sitting here in front of a screen talking to you and you're on some other part of the world, like, it's all alien technology. It's all, you know what I'm saying? Like, on some level.
So that's what I'm trying to say. So that concept moving forward, again, to the best of my knowledge, there was we haven't gone anywhere for their lineage and their history of their solar system, their galaxy, their planets. We don't know what they have. If you think that all the elements on Earth are the same on every other planet, you're just boldly mistaken. There are different elements, there are different natural resources that are being leveraged. that's why, you know, Lazar talks about element 115 and what that is and how that
Yeah. And
they
I even
mind.
feel like the proof and the science, like there's that is reflected here on Earth. Everything that you just said, just from one culture to the another to the next, like Russia or Russians, like the vocabulary has like over 1 million more,
Right.
millions more words than we have in the English language, right? So
Right.
that's a basically an example of what you just said on a larger scale,
Right.
you know, like with
Exactly.
another,
Yeah.
with another
So,
solar system, another
right.
planet where they have different colors and different, like, you know,
Correct.
everything. And
So-
maybe not even maybe like it could be outside of the domain of the everything, you know what I mean?
your
Like
ability
yeah,
to
it's like
understand it.
yeah.
The concepts that that's so evolved that it's too hard to even conceive. You can't understand it. My point to all this is that probably, you know, NASA had said they're going to go back yearly to start, you know, trying to set up base on the moon. That's why from here the government's discovered some new staff. They can use superpowers like nuke and so on for years. That's what the alien dropped to us, so we can correct the past, the future better. Yeah, we don't know what it is, but here's the thing: when it's actually out there, right? If listen, all they have to do is the leaders of the world come out and say, yes, there's extraterrestrial beings, and you know, a generous amount of the population will believe that. They will believe it, whether or not they're going to give it all to us as truth. But once you cross that line, there is no going back. Once you say that, and once you prove it, and once you show the little gray guys, that is in the lexicon of the human being forever. But that's where it becomes difficult, because then that's where the questions come in. Okay, so who is their creator? What is their belief system? What are their originators? And then when they have to explain that, and then you find out that you may not have been, you know, created from an omnipotent thing. Boy, oh boy. Yeah, post that link for the Daniel Burris
Yeah, I
stuff.
did. I posted it down there for you.
So just go down the hole. It's a 12-part series. We've been seated on Earth to evolve. Again, whatever the actual truth is, you have to remember that for the longest time, people that have had these belief systems, once you nullify that with facts, people will continue to actually believe in it because that's what they have invested in. Imagine you spending 40 years of your life giving money to, investing in, and believing in something that gets unraveled like that. What's you going to do with that?
Okay, so like, you know, I was going to London almost every year for a film festival, the Raindance Film Festival. Like, they kept showing my movie. So I went like 5 years in a row.
Yeah.
There was a movie that I acted in called In Search of a Midnight Kiss that ended up like getting like actual distribution from a company called Vertigo Pictures out in London. So when that happened, we went out, you know, we did all this press. I met all the people that work for the company. So now when I'm going back for the film festival, I'm going and I'll have lunch with the head of this company. His name is Al, who's also got his PhD in the Big Bang. You know, like he's like a scientist as well as a filmmaker. And he made 2 documentaries with Stephen Hawking. So they became friends. So every time I would go and have lunch with Al, the first thing as we'd sit down, I would go, so what's Steven saying? You know, what's up with Steven? Like, would it be my first question every time? And he would like, tell me something interesting, you know, that's going on with science and technology or whatever. The last time I saw him, which was now maybe like 7 years ago or whatnot, I sat down with them. But before I sat down with them, the night before I met him, I had like stumbled into some article about these scientists who have proven life after death. And I was like, what the, you know, like reading this whole thing. So instead of saying, so what did Steven say? You know, like ask my normal question to Al. I said, have you heard about these scientists that prove in life after death? And he goes, well, Steven just wrote a formula that proves that we're like basically in a simulation. And all these other top scientists are freaking out because it all adds up, but they can't understand. And he's like, we are working on this, like, you know, this virtual reality, like movie experience. And at the time when he was telling me this, he was like, we're probably 10 years away. So now they're probably 3-4 years out, something like that. But he was like, you know, it's like the visuals are like there. The audio part is there. He's like, but they're working on like the smell, the touch, that. And he's like, once I started understanding that technology, the touch, this, that, in a virtual sort of way, then like the concept of this formula that Hawkins had come up with, like started to like, okay, now I can kind of see how I could be already tricked into thinking that this is like a full blast experience. And like with the way that, you know, chaos, organized chaos works and shit, you know, like the whole system of it all, it would be hard to try to not think of it as a bunch of zeros and ones on some level, because we can find zeros and ones in everything. You know what I mean? Like Fibonacci, there's so many fucking systems and things that prove or point to we're a lot different than what we think we are. And
well,
I
it's
think what
holding
you're
us
saying,
back.
yeah,
It's holding us back. And
yeah, man, it's fucking history and science. The people that like the victor writes history, right? You know what I mean?
That's correct.
And it's like,
that's correct.
Yeah.
And if you think about it, it's not that hard. Look at all the difference. Look at all the differences that we have in height, weight, color, everything around it. Yes, we should get in some critter crafting and cut up some critters, but it's so hard to the acceptance of it for your brain to acknowledge what's going on and to really have to take something that you put all this time, effort, and belief in to then have to be confronted with the facts is so difficult that that a good number, a percentage of people, they will not want to accept it, and they will continue down this path even though they know it's not true, because it is unsettling and it unwinds their system, and they don't want to be a part of a group that completely bought into something, because the people don't want to be humiliated. They don't want to look like fools. I will say this, LeftHouse, for people that grasp and wrestle with this, you have to remember that as civilians, as just ordinary, normal, everyday people, having access to information, remember, shit rolls downhill. So when you're at a level, and it's generally the way it's made up is militaristic. So if you're the military and you have access to something, then that level of classified, wherever you are in your level, what's your security clearance? The higher security clearance, the more you're going to know. So imagine that. So I know right now, LeftHouse knows everything behind the movie because he's written all the words, he's cast all the characters, he's done all of the work. You know everything about that movie. And some of the little secrets and the Easter eggs, I think we talked about this maybe even in Window Liquor, when you have a picture on the wall of a scene that you had blocked, and it's the actual scene that you're shooting. I think you had to go back and do something like that. Was that right? Is that
sounds familiar?
I remember you telling me that there was little Easter eggs that you had put in your movies of things that are on the wall or something. So you know that inside information, right? We don't know that. We're just viewing this movie, and to you, it's obvious that it's there. So as your security level gets higher and higher and higher, you know things. And then once you do, it's interesting to say, because if you're on the outside and go, let's share it with everybody, we should bust this open, we should Andrew Snowden this thing. The thing of it is, though, is that once you know, you double think, you go, maybe we shouldn't let this out. Maybe we shouldn't have people.
Once you know, you're now Sam Bankman. You're the FTX guy. You know what I mean? Like, you're that guy fucking on the lam. Your girlfriend's missing. You're in Bermuda. The FBI's watching you. The gangsters are looking for you. You know what I mean? Like, politicians, everybody's twisted up into that one. That guy's going to disappear. I have a sad feeling.
This is the thing, right? So if you level the playing field and you start all over again, you lose control. But if it's for the greater good and you really mean that, the whole part of this is that I think that I am a pessimist. I just by nature am. I always see things half empty. So I hope that there is some good to come of this. Thank you for letting me rant on the subject. But I do think that perpetuation of it just egregious waste, which is what I'm seeing. When you're loading a giant 322-foot rocket with rocket fuel and taking all this time when you already have the ability to forgo all that and just go. It seems like to me a giant waste.
Yeah, it's a distraction. It's a smoke screen into something else, like, and I like this is all awesome. I'm glad that you brought this up. I'm glad that this is where the conversation went today, because in all reality, like there's a lot of thought and opinion and voice that I kind of keep to myself on a lot of this stuff. But like no, like this mainstream everything can suck a dick for the most part, and like if you're subscribing to something, like it's like a lot of what you're saying, like you're subscribing to this architect that has the plans behind the scenes that you don't have, and you think you're just fucking drinking a Pepsi, but there's something else going on when you're drinking that Pepsi. And religion is the biggest business scam of them all. Like if true religion, like you wouldn't need to go to the same building every week and give them money and this and that. Like there's all sorts of fucking things that they don't want. They are, have a huge influence, financial influence into the state of the world and what's being said and like all this stuff. And like, you're talking fucking aliens and this and that. Well, you just burn the book. The Bible is now obsolete. You know what I mean? These things now don't fucking science, everything that I've worked, if I'm a scientist, I built this like a concept of how the world works and stuff. And you want to take that away from me? Fuck
Exactly.
you, dude. Like there's so much like at stake for people to change and give honest truth at this point. Like, you know what I mean? Like, cause everything, like the business of religion gets shut down. You know what I mean? Like it's like,
not only that,
you have to protect that.
Any kind of organization that is using it as a smokescreen just to make money off of other people. And it can be anything. It doesn't have to be religion, can be whatever organization. Yeah. And again, so in that, in my opinion, is kind of what this whole smokescreen of sending a rocket to the moon.
This conversation is on point for, since we didn't release Rabbit Hole today, we had a very rabbit hole-ian conversation. You know what I mean? So this is like a pre to the movie. So I really like that.
Oh, it is. You know what? That is true. It could be, you kind of,
100%. 100%. It falls right in line with the whole lore and the story of it all. It's almost like
awesome.
We planned this. Yeah. You guys are drumming, by the way, just in case you didn't know, the fishes are swimming. And we are going to give away a Rabbit Hole hard drive pack to the fine winner of this, which makes all the sense in the world here, you guys.
Yeah.
And inside each Rabbit Hole hard drive pack, Uplando, there's one of 20 little scenes, clips from the movie. Ooh. So you're either going to get that or you're going to get the actual hard drive that will tell you that you've won a Rabbit Hole film club pass and you will be in the club. So that's what you get for winning one of these things. We can watch a scene. I can show you a scene or two from the movie.
We should watch a scene. We should absolutely watch a scene.
Like what you would pull from winning this. So yeah, we'll show one of those, and then we should definitely look at some Upland and talk about all that business.
We will. I have a favorite right now, but I'm trying not to think of my favorite to win right now, so that they don't get chopped.
Don't Dan Aykroyd it. Don't Stay Puft Marshmallow Man it.
God dang it!
Don't do it.
Oh, Terran lore. Wins.
Was that your choice?
No, it wasn't. I don't want to say it because right after I thought it, they got chopped in half.
See, it happens, man.
Yeah.
It's you can't Stay Puft Marshmallow Man it. You just can't.
Yeah, I did it too. I feel so bad. Sorry, Flower.
Congratulations. Let me find you there, Miss Lloyd.
I thought Flower had it. I was like, this is my choice. They got third.
Flower cleaned house yesterday. She won the first two in a row, I think it was. All right, Terran Lord, check your whisper.
What's going on? Congratulations. You want to go through some Upland? We can go through quickly and then I'll hop off.
All right, cool. Yeah, let me all right, yes. Let's pull that to the board.
Let's do it.
Upland action.
And then we can watch them, and then we'll watch.
Oh yeah. We'll pull up a scene from the deal here. But yeah.
So first things first, I'm glad you're on this profile. Why don't you click on that UIP1 right arrow there and look at what we've got. The results are in LeftHouse. It's a resounding sweep. 72% voted yes.
Oh, they voted for the people. I was one of those. They voted for the people. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So
72%
yes. Yeah.
So no. Interesting.
Yeah. But more than
I
that,
wonder
interesting,
if
look at how
Mr.
many people were eligible to vote, and then look how many people who voted. Look at those top numbers up there.
Votes 4,452, eligible 7,232.
So let's
That's
go over
pretty
that
good.
eligibility. You had to have KYC, know your customer in-game dashboard, click on the three dots, go to settings, and then you can verify your identity. That's what you had to do to KYC, know your customer. Now, you also had to have your home residence set up, meaning you have to have a property, you have to have a structure, and then you set it to that. That's the two things you had to do to vote. 7,200 people had done that, were eligible.
Yeah.
There are hundreds of thousands of people playing this game, right? And then you've got people who have property ownership, are hundreds of thousands of people, 70,000 in the Discord, 4,000 active that are online, and you only had 7,200 eligibility.
Wow.
I mean, that's maybe some people aren't KYCing, maybe they don't know about it, maybe they don't understand as well. But I would like to have seen that to be around 30K. You know what I mean?
Wow. It's just like the real world, dude. People just don't vote.
And then we only had 4,000 of those eligible that actually voted LeftHouse. So even less.
So the other, you guys can't bitch the ones that didn't. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. So that was very illuminating to me. Very, but that does usher in community, that mechanism for community governance, the vote. So UIP1 is past us, sir.
We done it. We had our first vote. Okay, that's cool. And I noticed today as well, they had the Oh wait, that's just that coming in. Hold on.
That should link you to the yes. So have you seen these? The legits for FIFA?
No, but I did pick up one of these essential packs for the 2,000 Upix.
Did you get it distributed to you? Did you open it up?
Not yet. I just did it today, so it hasn't shown up yet. Maybe it will in a second here.
There's been a delay. They've talked about this being a little bit of a delay, so you will definitely get it. There's 3 different types. There's the starter, the pro, and then there's the pass. And what you're looking at here is the differentiation in price, but then it gives you the difference in what you're going to get in these bundles. The passes are basically kind of like a memento. So that's the thing. The pass bundle, which is $24.95 USD, 25,000 Upix, is basically going to get you a guaranteed pass. Now those passes can range in rarity. They're sold out. There was only 1,000 each of those, so they're sold out. Now they're going to reset these in waves every single week. They'll reset it, and you'll have the capability to purchase those. Look at how many numbers there are on these. Essentially, these bundles. 50,000 and 15,000. On these packs, so there's a lot of these
sold out too. 38,000 of these have sold.
A lot of these. So what you're looking at is this ushers in the Meta Ventures football or legit shops that are now open. People have applied and they are now opening. Those are secondary purchase marketplaces. There have been more and more people that are now opening their shops and where you can now buy, sell, trade these in those shops. Pretty cool. There is a leaderboard, LeftHouse, so they're doing something that has probably been the biggest. Oh, there you go. Open that sucker. Let's see what you get. There you go. You could get yourself a mascot. You could get yourself.
They really need to up that confetti. It's really terrible.
Looks like you got some pieces there. It looks like soccer balls and some other stuff. There's posters. There's mascots. There's jerseys. There's boots. There's all kinds of stuff, LeftHouse, that you can get. You go to the in-game dashboard, click on your profile. Nope. Go back over.
Oh, really? I got to go to profile?
Go to profile.
Like up here?
Yeah, you can do that. That's fine. Go into your assets, upper left or upper right.
Yeah.
And now scroll over until you see those soccer legits or football legits. It's in there. Ba-boom. There you go, sir.
All right. So 1938 World Cup ball. Wow. I got the ball from 1938?
Well, click on it and see what the numbers are on that.
Mint 807 is what I got.
Yeah. So of what? Of 2,200?
2,500.
So there you go. A nice little France 1938, football. Pretty cool, pretty neat. Now, these all go, if you look to the right, there's scores. You see those scores to the right?
Yeah, it's 20, 30. Yeah, what's that all about?
So I'm going to show you. I'll show you what those are once you get through this. Pretty cool background. I mean, I like these. What you can inspect all this stuff with the
What
cards.
is
It's like
this?
that's a
Wow.
poster. It's a little poster. I like it though because it's like encapsulated, like you would a Magic the Gathering card or something like that. Kind of cool.
Yeah. Put that
Kind
on
of
the
cool. It's a
wall, huh?
poster.
You can
Now
hang that on the wall.
I'll show you how you can work your collections. Close out of this and go back
All
into
right.
your. Close the one more
All right.
and go into the 3 little dots at the bottom.
Oh yeah, I love those dots.
And now go to the FIFA, the far upper right-hand side. Click there, and then click on collections.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you're going to be able to put these in collections. The collections, when you click on it, there's going to be a number of those NFTs are the legits that qualify for it for you to put in your collection. It's going to earn you points. When the leaderboards come on, then that's how you're going to be competing with others that have these legits. And then you'll be able to compete for prizes, very big prizes, including video mementos. So you're going to have videos of plays that are ongoing throughout these competitions. And LeftHouse, you could win the actual LaSalle stadium that you're looking at right now in the background. You could win that. It could be yours.
Why?
That's one of the gifts. That's one of the prizes for you participating in it and being a leaderboard.
Okay. So I
So
need to
that's
buy all
huge.
of these.
We've
keep
never had something this big as given away. We've had some ultra rares that have been given away, like the Clovis Old Town Gems, but never a stadium. So that's huge.
So I should buy more legits. then,
Well,
you're saying.
okay. So as you're putting your Upics into this, you got to remember people are going to be buying these in the millions of Upics, right? Thousands of dollars at a time that are being spent on this to compete against this. But it'll be cool to see what you get. You can trade with other people. Pop open those packs. See what you get.
I know it's just fun to buy some dumb shit.
Hey, you're participating.
I don't even like this sport.
That's cool. That's a really cool poster. We're going to go look at that. That's a dope poster. There you got some jerseys.
Yeah.
Very cool stuff. That poster is hip, though. It's like a 1980s poster that you got. You go, yeah. Go, no. It's in your assets, remember? Profile. Go near profile.
Profile it down
the
here.
little ped, the little person. There you go. And you got to go to assets.
That's the only way to get here. That's
well, maybe somebody else knows it, but this way. Go click on that poster, like 4th down.
Yeah, the exclusive poster
That's
from
dope.
1974.
70s poster.
All right.
I like that, kind of like a Nagao. It looks cool. I like the poster.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 305 of 400 on those.
Yeah, that's very cool. I dig that. So this is what you're doing. This is what you're purchasing. You're supporting FIFA. You can. Oh, it's free to travel to Qatar right now, which is where all of these. There's a couple different things. So there's 3 different things that you can do that you don't have to travel for. Right now in game, there are tiles and there are block explorers. So you can purchase the legits like you did in the in-game dashboard, but for these tiles and the block explorers, it's Detroit, it's Los Angeles, it's Queens, and then it's Rio de Janeiro. So those are you have to travel to go to, but if you're in the domestic United States, you can get to those shops. Now, to get these block explorers that are the crests, you have to go over and travel. Go ahead and go over to all the way over to in the east to Qatar and east to Saudi Arabia. You'll see it on the map. You pull out a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So keep going past. You see it over there, right by France, underneath. Yeah.
Oh, you mean over here?
You see the players. No, that's go right. You see the far right. Keep going far.
Oh
right.
yeah,
There, Saudi Arabia.
I see 'em, yeah.
You see everybody that's in there right now. So you can travel here for free. Okay. And then go where the soccer ball is and look at these shops that have been opened up. There's 8 different shops. There's the stadium. Yeah, the soccer balls represent there's 8 shops that are here. Each one have a grouping. You scroll in and then click on one.
Whoa, well, geez Louise, who's running these?
So this is FIFA. So you have to register for these. There's 10 of 10 of these crests. And then they're 45,000 Upics a piece. And there's each one of these different groupings has the different teams that are actively participating in the in this 2022-2023 FIFA.
But I gotta fly here, huh? I got to go
Now,
here to purchase.
You
stuff?
have to be in Qatar when these come up, when these go on sale. And again, there's only 10 of each of these. So not only do you have to pick what you're going to do, because LeftHouse, these are going to go fast. So you're going to have your favorite team. Maybe it's Germany, maybe it's France, maybe it's USA. You want to get these crests of your team, but you're going to have to be fast because there's 8 different groupings. So you're going to have to bop around to these different stores. And remember, you got to send yourself to the property to actually purchase it.
So you got to register from all then, just in hopes that you can find one.
That's correct.
Uh-huh.
Lots of clicky going on here. So
this is going to be a heart attack.
Yeah. So there's also the mugs that I think look, I'm just saying, they have a good idea with the mugs. Of course, we've had the Upland Cafe mugs, the NFTs that were on for a long time. Looks like they kind of took a page out of our playbook and they minted some of these mugs. Those are over in the US, so you can get those mugs. They're $15,000 for the Block Explorer mugs, and they're basically a coffee mug is what it is.
Wow. So are you going to Qatar? Are you doing this?
I'm not. I'm in LA right now. I'm not going to Qatar.
No, what are you going to do?
I got a strategy I'm working on. I'll have to tell you next week because it's a strategy. Okay. I got a little something on the down.
Okay.
Collecting a little
Yeah,
something.
this isn't going to work. I'm not going to Qatar either. I'm just going to register.
Just register so that you can see what your number is in line.
Yeah. And if I'm a good number, I'll fly there.
So there's a couple other things that are coming in parallel with this. Is the World of Football. Have you seen the World of Football mini game?
Is that the game?
Yeah, they pushed it back. It was supposed to be on the 22nd. It's going to be on the 28th. They're going to release it. It's on Steam. It's only available for Windows platforms. They don't have plans to develop on a Mac, but what'd you get here? Let's see what you got. Well, that's kind of cool.
Oh, is that the stadium? I got a stadium.
Jerseys.
Yeah.
Couple more jerseys. All right, that's cool.
Right.
Where was I going with that? I don't remember where I was. Completely lost my train of thought onto where it was.
You were talking
about the World of Football.
Yes.
Of Football was supposed to be on the 22nd. So Windows, they're not going to do it for Mac. They will probably expand this to a mobile platform, but it is on Steam. So you have to download Steam, then you have to download the game World of Football. Yep. And then you can participate into it. There is an Upland UFL Upland Football League that is.
And can I win Upics or something? How does it?
You know what? That's interesting. It's the first layer 2 that you can, and so they're going to have some different things where you can wager Upics. You can get yourself on a team left if you want to get over there. I think my team is the Whiskey Neats. That's the name of my team.
I can play on your team.
Yeah, you can play on my team.
I'm in. Yeah, I'll go sign up. I'll go sign up and do all that. That's cool.
Yeah, Upland Football League, UFL. I'll send you the Discord for it. Pretty cool stuff. Outside of that, look, we still have a Spark Week. Hopefully, we still have some MV motors. There are new trucks and semis that look like they're being produced over there at 4220-something way over in Santa Clara. So we have seen that start to progress in there.
Yeah, I'm going to need a truck.
Well, it should. Hopefully, they will come out. This is a Series T. These are the basically entry level on these trucks, but the big rigs are in there as well. So the semis are in there. So,
wow, this place is getting
good
weird,
stuff.
huh?
Yeah, lots of stuff to go. Lots of stuff.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, right on, man.
That's your Upland currently. We're getting into LeftHouse. There's only about 30 some odd working days left before the end of the year. Can you believe it?
That's so weird that you say that. That is
2022 will be behind us, and I want to, of course, little tease in there. We will have the look at all those vehicles left.
Yeah.
So we definitely due for a vehicle sale. There's some semis that are there. As you scroll around, there's some trucks.
I need a car.
Because hey, before we get out of here, let's go over to check it out. I think these trucks are the T series. When you pull this up, you'll see the difference.
Ooh,
pretty.
Look at fancy.
Yeah, Series 1. Schmancy. Let's hit the Block Explorer shop. I want to show you something real quick. And thank you for your patronage of the Block Explorer shop, by the way.
Oh yeah, of course. Told you I was going to pick up that #1 dad hat.
Yeah, that was a nice one. Look at that.
Such a good dad.
Series SE, mint #1. Sick.
Yeah, dude.
This is
I
good
wanna-
stuff.
I want to
Let's hit the Block Explorer shop. I'll give you a little eyes on
All
what's
right.
going on. Do your in-game search.
In-game
Just go hit
search to go to
Yeah,
yours?
just
Oh,
go
no,
hit the
I know
magnify.
where.
Yeah, you can
I
zip
don't
over
need
to
to
it.
do that. I just walk over there. I
Good
know
see
where
it.
you are at.
There's some new additions to the Uplando
But
shop
where
in
am I? I'm
Fresno.
lost.
Yeah, this was you got to flip it around.
Wait, where is?
Fresno.
Wait, where am I though? Am I in San Francisco? Oh yeah,
You're
I am.
basically
I
like
was
zipping
upside
around in your
down.
UFO. This is how you get around really quickly. That's how this works.
I was upside down there.
Yeah,
I
you
was
were
like,
upside
this
down.
does not look like America.
Fresno, right there.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm like, this is not America.
Up a little bit.
Yeah, I know where it
There
is.
you go.
All right. Come on. It's just being really janky today for some reason.
Underneath the what looks like the there you go. Now you don't
Underneath.
have to go into. I just want you to just zoom in. There
Oh,
are
the
some good
outside?
deals. There are some good deals in the shop. I think.
Oh my god, you got so much more crap on your lawn
Oh,
now.
there's some new stuff over there left.
Yeah, lots of new stuff. Where do you keep getting this stuff? I have nothing. Why do you have all
you
this
know what?
stuff?
Hey,
What are-
that's what I told you. You know,
What are
you
these
know a
things?
few things. You know a few people. It starts getting disseminated. So those tiles are the FIFA tiles, and
Oh.
these are on sale at different areas of the shops that are in Detroit, Queens, over there in LA. You can pick up these little tiles. These little tiles represent different parts of like the stadium and little pieces of all of the different things. I haven't organized these very well, but that is what those tiles are. And they're 3 different colors. There's the teal, the maroon, and the gold.
You need to hire
those-
a decorator or something because this is tragic looking. This is just like this looks like a 4-year-old did this. You know?
Hey, it's a mosaic of things. There's some those are bin 68s with the fire pit and the seating.
Those are great.
Those are cool stuff. That's nice. And then Satoshi's View, who has the Greek statues, and then
He's such a
these are cool
pervert,
stuff.
man, making these statues.
what?
These are only a pervert would make these kinds of statues. I think. I don't know.
Hey, it's the Greeks. It's the
We
Greeks.
got 3 of 1,000. Ooh la la, nice.
So there's the mailbox, but look at here. So there's the doghouse, that canine piece. Now coming up.
How come you got all this stuff? I got nothing.
Well, I'm going to tell you how you can get some of this stuff. All right.
Tell me.
200th episode, Uplando show, and the
tonight.
Upland Cafe voice, 7 p.m. PT. We're going to be giving away some of this stuff tonight for the 200, so you could get,
Yeah. All right. So I got to win it. You're saying I don't.
You got to win it. You got to win it. You got to in it to win it. But they're going to be auctioning this off, the K9 and then the 3 flags, the Portugal, the Brazil, and the USA flag. If you back out of this, you'll see the flags.
I know the flags. Yeah, these things are great.
Ba-boom. They're going to be auctioning off mint numbers 1, 2, and 3 of the doghouse, the flags, over in the Blockland Rarities Discord server. So,
I mean, why did they make the flags so tiny though? You make them a little bigger, like on the pole.
the spec, I mean, this is, you submit your stuff and then Upland does what they do. So,
Oh, is that how it goes?
yeah.
They ruin your art.
Well-
They ruined my art when I submitted it. That's true.
So there's a few things. Yeah, I'll get to the organization a little bit better, but right now I just got stuff a little bit everywhere. It's my Midwest roots. If I could get a refrigerator piece of decor, I put it on the front porch.
Yeah, no, I dig it. I dig it. I'm liking it.
So there you have stuff everywhere.
That's badass, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go.
I don't know when they're gonna let me open my store.
What did you apply
my
for?
art. It's a block shop.
All right.
Yeah. It's
We'll get there.
supposed to, they approve. Everything's approved. So I don't know what if I missed an email or something, or if I just gotta
You could
wait.
get looking at junk mail. You never know.
Yeah, because it seems like I should have gotten something by now.
What property are you putting it on? Where are you putting it?
It's my building in Corona. It's
Corona
like right
in Manhattan or San Fran?
in San Francisco. It's like real close to the area, the Buena Vista.
Yeah.
Or no, Mount Olympus, the Mars, Utah area. Is that Buena Vista? That's Buena Vista, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the area.
Nice.
Yeah. It's supposed to be right in the center of town. But there was like kind of like a gap in shops, you know? It's like right in here is where it is. But there's one here, you know. So I was like, I don't know. And also like you were trying to build this up, you know, the Buena Vista. So it's kind of close to that. I didn't have a big place built big enough for it yet in Buena Vista. So
that's like, cool. Well, did you build a structure?
Yeah. You mean like where it's gonna be?
Well, you gotta to have this blocking sport shops, you do have to have townhouses small. Oh, there you go. You got an apartment building on it.
That's gonna be the guy. Yeah.
That's how you get the most, by the way. So now I think you can have 100 block explorers max on that, but it has to be an apartment building. So congratulations for that.
Oh, thank you. And then, you know, right across over here, I have a showroom, but there's nothing to showroom for it.
Yeah, but you got it all set up for it, you know, when you get in there.
I'm ready for it. If somebody needs a showroom, if you have supplies,
you got one rocking and rolling,
maybe we can make a deal.
Before I get out here, so Left also, I can't wait because there could be. I'm still working with potentially be you and Amar's Utah spotlight on the holiday show in the Upland Cafe for the show.
Yeah, let's do it.
Be good to have you two stop.
Give me a slot.
I will
make sure Mars is there with his child. We'll bring his child.
I love it.
Are people dressing up their buildings yet? Is that a Christmas decoration I see? There's not Christmas ornaments on the houses yet.
Not yet, but we are going to start lobbying for that directly after Thanksgiving. We feel like they should give us as much of the entire month of December as we possibly can have to do structure ornaments. If you can see, the Halloween ornaments are down. So it's time to start putting up those holiday ornaments.
Yeah, this is my residence right here. This is like, you know, my physical Upland address. This spot here.
Well, that weird. Now we know where the after party is.
Where the L is, you know,
of course.
The LeftHouse property.
Suited.
200 Upper Terre. That's where the party is, yo.
That's where the party is.
Uh-huh.
Very nice.
It's not bad, you know. It's a way of life. It is a way of life. Good Man, stuff. I loved our conversation today. It was the best conversation we've ever had. I wish you were here for it, Kitty. But we're gonna go down this rabbit hole. I got the videos. We're gonna watch.
Yeah, let's look at that. Hello, Kitty. Hello.
The true story of. Oh yeah, you wanted to see one of the.
I want to see one of the clips, my friend.
All right, cool. Let's watch a couple of them here. I'll do some fun ones here. So if you were to open up your rabbit hole hard drive pack, you may find this. Does Kitty have a cameo in this? Film? I'll show you a scene here. Here's a scene with Kitty and I. Here we go.
Oh.
Hard drive 在哪里?
Where's the hard drive?
I have it in my secret hiding space, babe.
我把它藏在秘密的空间宝贝里。
什么叫 secret hiding space? 那在哪里?
The secret hidden place. Where is it?
Don't worry about it. It's safe. I got it somewhere.
别担心，我安全地得到了它。我把它。
爱我吗?
I thought you loved me.
I do love you. 我爱你. 我爱你.
I love you. I love you.
So there's the scene. There's one. Here, I'll show you one more.
We don't know who the nemesis is. We don't know who the villain is yet. This is very cool. We don't know what's going to happen, you know?
Yeah. And then here is another quick little scene. So that's a scene, a dream that I have right before Christmas.
Mysterious, very mysterious. There's a lot of stuff that looks like it's being foretold in that. Like you could pick
You want
up
to see
on
another
some,
one?
you know.
Real quick one?
Yeah, let's do another one. Do another one.
What the hell is this thing? I wonder what this high-tech futuristic hard drive can do. It looks like a fucking calculator. Maybe it's a bomb and I'm on a suicide mission to blow up Chicago. That would be a huge bummer. Or maybe this hard drive is going to be used to cheat the vote in the upcoming presidential election. Or maybe it's ransom for some rich guy's daughter and Liam Neeson is going to hunt me down and kill me. Fuck. Whatever it is, I hope it pays me enough to put me and the missus on Easy Street. I can feel it. This hard drive is gonna change my life. I can tell by the way it feels in my hand. It's about time for my luck to change. I deserve to be the wealthy asshole for once. I can taste the American dream. Okay, so there you go. There's another little bit.
Hey, yay.
Yeah, not bad, right? Pretty
Yeah,
fun.
I like it. I dig it. All I need is some.
Don't you want to go down the
popcorn
hole
and bread.
now?
What's that?
Aren't you ready to go down the hole now?
Oh, of course I am. Yeah, now I want to see the whole thing. What, are you kidding me?
Yeah, crazy.
I love it. It's
Awesome,
good stuff.
man. Yes, indeed. Well, wow, man, what a show this has been. This turned out to be a great show. I think we're gonna end this. We're just gonna end this. I'll do one more grub fish here, and then we'll do the Action Family Club card carrying members giveaway. And then I was gonna get into Fishinglands, but that's gonna take some time. So I think we'll do that tomorrow.
Awesome.
And I'll give away the Fishinglands fish packs that I have tomorrow. So yeah, but that's it's like a new game on Wax, but it's built on Unity. It's 3D World. We go in, you got a little fisher boy. I haven't figured out how to go fishing yet, but that's what I was gonna do. That's what I mean. It's gonna take time, Uplando. But anyway, man, what a goddamn great show. Great conversation. You're a hell of a dude. Now I've got all this other stuff I want to do today. So I want to go figure out who we are and where we come from for real.
There you go.
Yeah, it'll be awesome.
Go look at
All
the
right.
YouTube.
Well, if you need to get going, you can go. If you want to stay, you can stay for the finals. But I understand if you got to move on. The Critter Crab board is
The
open.
winner. Like I always think of who I want to place.
You're gonna
and then
ruin
they
it
always
for
get
them.
chopped in half.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
Yeah. You're the worst person when Crittercraft comes around.
The worst critter crafter ever.
So that's it.
So good luck to you all that are in the critter crafting. Thank you for having me, LeftHouse.
Indeed.
Amazing stuff
Yes.
for your release of the movie. I can't wait to check it out. And
Yeah, it's
I'll
gonna
send
be great.
people over your way.
Yeah, please do. Yeah. We'll go, we'll be screaming it loud and proud once we're up and running. So we'll definitely let everyone know. We'll let you know. We'll let you in the club there.
I'll have a full watch. Hopefully I'll get into it before next week, and then I'll give you my Siskel and Ebert on this deal.
Love it. Love it. Love it. All right, sir. Have a great one. We'll talk to you later.
Have a great weekend. Have a good one. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, you too. All right, bye-bye. All right, there he goes, the ever so wonderful Uplando, out the door, out the building. We got 20 million people watching. 9 people have entered into this round of Crittercraft. If anybody else wants to get in, this is the time to hit that exclamation point play in the Twitch chat there. Get it on in there so you can swim there in your little grub costume. No more swimmers. 9 it is. Out of 20, only 9, huh? I don't buy it. 10 works. 11 works. And here we go. Into the royal pond. And the fishes are swimming. And I am creating Gifty Link as we speak. Do. All right. Gifty link, claim link ready to be dropped on the winner of this round. Boom, slice. Boom, boom, slice. Uh-huh. 4 fishies left. All right. Yeah, I'm excited to get into the Fishinglands game. But like I said, I think it'll be best to be done tomorrow since it's going to take probably like an hour, is my guess, for me to figure it out. Oh, Dangus! Dangus, you've done it. You're the winner. God damn it. Congratulations. Couldn't go to a finer victor. Amazing. And Sir Dangus, please check your whisper right now, sir. And thank you. Thank you for all you do and your contributions here on the show. Oh, look at this. A lovely list of Action Family Club card carrying members. A good bunch. It's good to see you guys all signing in today for the big race. The big race. Let me set this up. Let's see. What kind of rolls are we going to do today? Oh, hell yeah. Let's go there. Okay, let me put the names in. Edit the list. Boom. All right, 45 seconds. That's how we roll here. Oh, I got to bring it to the board. Okie dokie. We're doing it duck style, a duck race, if you will. Let's get to the board. Okay. All you duckies on your marquees, get set, go. Top five will win prizes today on this glorious duck race. The ducks, there's no music. The ducks just make little quacks. 23 seconds left. This is so dumb. I love these little quacking ducks. Top five will win prizes. Paul TRX, you are the duck race winner. And Powers, Fatboy B, Sensei Bull Raj, JPMM21, and Paul TRX. You guys are our winners for the day. Congratulations. I will give out these prizes to you once I go off the air. All right. Fun time. Take a little. Looking for something? Okay. Where do we go from here? We can raid into some Forsaken with so sneakery. That's probably where we'll go unless there's an online in or something like that that I'm missing. I am not seeing. One of the dudes. Okay. Stream manager. Raid. Okay, who is out there in Twitch land? I think we'll go into the Forsaken world with so sneakery. All right, dudes and dudettes. I want to really give out Uplando a big shout out for saving today's show and bringing the content, bringing the conversation. That was awesome. And I want to thank all of you guys for participating and being a part of it as well. All of the comments and chatter was a lot of fun today. You guys all rule, and we'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully we'll be opening the movie City Cinema, and we'll be watching the movie, getting our game on. Updates will be coming in the Discord as they come to us. I will be putting them out in there, so keep your eyes peeled, and we'll let you know when it all begins. Have a good Thursday. Bye.